Hi all, welcome back. This is Andrew from Immortal Playing Cards, and in today's video we're going to be doing a deck review on the Avengers playing cards by Theory11. Now Theory11 have teamed up with Marvel to create an absolutely amazing deck of cards. There's so much detail incorporated into this. If you love cards and you love Marvel, it's a must-have. I actually spent a very long time just looking at the little details and trying to spot little things from all the different Marvel films, so that was really interesting. Of course, if you know it's by Theory11, it's going to be a really luxury deck of cards when it comes to the box, the cards, everything. So we will cover all that in this video, but it's definitely one of those decks of cards that you have to get for yourself to truly appreciate the detail. So yeah, without any further ado, we will get straight into this review. And if you do enjoy this video, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy the review. So let's get into the review for the Avengers playing cards. Now, before we start on the cards, we have to admire this amazing box design. Theory11 always do an amazing job when it comes to tuck cases, and this must be one of my favorite tuck cases that I've ever had in my collection. So on the front, you've got the Avengers logo there with Avengers on top and playing cards on the bottom. You've also got symbols for all your favorite heroes like Captain America, Thor, Hulk, and so on. And yeah, it just looks really nice. It's all embossed, which is a really nice touch. It makes it that little bit more luxury. On the side, it says the Infinity Saga, and it also says the same on the other side. On the bottom, you've got some copyright information. So you've got Marvel and Theory11 there. On the top, it says the Infinity Saga covered by this seal. I did not do a very good job at opening this by the looks of it, but the seal is there. It's a really nice custom Marvel seal. You open it up and it's got black going on the inside, which is a really nice touch because they've done so much with this, and then it's just fairly simple on the inside. And also it themes really well with the color of the purple and the black. You've got the Avengers logo on either tab, and that's even embossed, which is just outstanding. We will now have a look at what you receive with this deck. You receive 2 advertisement cards. Upon first glance, they look the same. And my friend actually pointed this out to me. If you look closely at the top here, you see there are different faces. These are all different on the ad cards, which is nice. So you've got Black Widow, Nick Fury, Black Panther, Ant-Man, I believe. It's got the Avengers logo with a lot of scroll work going around there. I believe it resembles Doctor Strange. Theory11, Marvel made in the USA. And if we turned it over, it's all the same here apart from the different faces once again. And it says Theory11 produces the world's finest playing cards, the ultimate high-end luxury playing cards. The 2 Jokers are both different. We'll get into that a little bit. So this Joker resembles Loki. As you can see, you've got Loki's helmet. You've also got his scepter and his blade. And if we look here, we've got Thanos. And you can also see the blade there when he was trying to explain to Gamora when she was a kid about how balance works in the world. So the back design of the cards looks absolutely amazing. Again, if you see it from a bit further away, you can't appreciate the detail, but if you look really closely, you can just see all these details. You've got all these symbols for the Avengers and all these different things all around the Marvel universe. The borders on this deck are a little bit thinner than standard, but they are pretty nice if I say so myself. So for a spread, you can see a little bit of the design, but not too much. It's really nice. The Ace of Spades looks like this. As you can see here, you've got so much detail going on there. There's an eye there, there's Doctor Strange things again. It says Infinity Saga and so on. There's just so much detail going on in here. And if you notice, the font of the pips are completely different, and the indexes. Just looking at these 2 things just sold it for me. I was looking at these for a good 10 minutes before I even got into the cards. There's just so much detail going on in this deck. Okay, so we will now get into the faces of the cards. As you can see, this is a 100% custom deck of cards, even little details going on in the pips there. You could just spend ages just looking at this deck of cards. There's so much stuff going into the design of this. Now, if we look at the court cards, they are all different Avengers. So this is Wanda, and we spread through, we've got Black Panther, rest in peace. We've also got Captain America, and he's actually got Mjolnir there. If you've seen Avengers Endgame, you'll understand why. And as we go through, yeah, you can just see all these different heroes and Avengers. Black Widow, absolutely brilliant. One of my favorites, Black Widow, actually. And yeah, just looks really nice, especially with the customization to the pips and indexes. It just looks really nice when spreading. There's actually a new thing I'm really liking, and they have done this with this deck of cards, so I will quickly grab the aces. And if you've watched my video that's titled Favorite Theory11 deck, you will understand that I don't like huge customization when it comes to cards, especially ones that I perform with. I've really grown to like customized aces, so all the aces customized. I've noticed in the Phoenix deck that each pip is bigger, and I really like that idea. If we look here, we've got the spade, which is always customized. We've also got the heart, we've got the clubs, and the diamonds. Also, another thing to mention, this again resembles certain things from your favorite Avengers. So I've shown you quite a bit of the design, but it's one of those decks of cards that you need to get to truly appreciate the detail that's gone into this. Right, so let's get into the handling of the cards. Now, Theory11 decks are really nice. There's slight clumpage. Is that even a word? I don't know, but it is now. There's a bit of clumping at the moment, but that's because I've used it probably for a few hours today. If we were to fan it on the other side, you can see the indexes, you can see it really well, especially when the deck's not clumping as much. I'll do a pressure fan actually. Yeah, you can see the pips and indexes very well. So we'll cover all the different fields that you do with a deck of cards. So for your day-to-day things like shuffling, springing, fanning, dribbling, all that sort of stuff, it's actually really good because the stock is a little bit softer, I've noticed. With fanning, I'm not going to give it the most accurate description because I've been using it for a few hours straight. I don't even think this is broken in properly just yet. Also, when spreading the cards, it looks really nice there. And if you spread this way, you can see it all very nicely with the customized pips. If you've seen my video I did a couple of weeks ago, actually, I went over my favorite deck by Theory11. And if you've seen that, you know I don't like huge amounts of customization. I like very minimal customization. But for this, I don't know, I like it. Again, if you can look at the details so close up, if you hold it away, it's not that bad, it's not distracting. Also, some people customize it so that you can't understand what the cards are. With this, it's very clear. And notice with the court cards, there's always a huge pip. So if I was to go on a different one, there's a big heart there, there's a big spade there, and so on. It's very easy to read and for everyone to kind of look at. So for magicians, it's ideal, it's all good, especially if you've got a theme or if you're doing magic for your friends and you know they like Marvel. It's just a really nice touch, I'd say. So I've touched on the design, so it's really easy to read. So it'd also work pretty well for card games and, you know, heavy amounts of shuffles and so on. So it would work really well in that sense. For collectors, I think we all know the answer. So for cardistry, it's great. It looks really nice when you're doing flourishes, especially if you have a mixture of court cards and spot cards. It looks really good, I think. So that was my review on the Avengers playing cards. We will get into a little bit of information about the deck of cards in a moment, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I would do a giant fan, but the deck is clumping a little bit, so I won't be able to do it justice. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the review. Please let me know what you think of this deck review. Do you like it when I separate kind of the different fields of cards and what it would be good for in this field and bad for in this field and so on? If you could drop me a comment and let me know, that'd be great. And yeah, we'll get into the information about the cards.
I just thought I'd do a quick plug. We do sell these on our website, so if you'd like to grab one of these, there is a link in the description. But also, you may live in the US. As some of you know, we are based in the UK. So if you wanted a package shipped to the US, that's fine. But I imagine the shipping would be quite expensive. So if you want to drop me a personal message on Instagram or Facebook, they're the two social medias I use the most frequently, then I can help you look for one in the country that you're in and hopefully find you the best deal. Right, so we are on Theory11's website and they have got quite a lot of information of this deck of cards. I'm not going to read through it all because it is a lot, like it's a lot. So I'm going to have a little skim and scam and try and find the best things to read and give you a bit of information about this. The Infinity Saga. Since the debut of Iron Man in 2008, the Marvel Cinematic Universe has captivated the hearts and minds of loyal fans all over the world. Follow the 11-year journey of the Marvel Studios, the Infinity Saga, and the adventures of your all-time favourite heroes. The Avengers Initiative Premium Playing Cards. Premium playing cards featuring all your favourite heroes, made in America. Assemble your own squad of Avengers every time the cards are brought out for play and relive the most memorable moments of the iconic film series. There's a look at the court cards that we went over in the review. I wasn't originally going to read this paragraph, but I feel this is important, so I'll read a little bit of it. Printed on FSC certified paper, derived from sustainable forest vegetable-based inks and starch-based laminates. Inside the box, no detail overlooked. Inside the box, even the aces feature callbacks to characters like Doctor Strange, Vision, Winter Soldier, and Gamora. And this wouldn't be an Infinity Saga deck without a little bit of mischief and balance. Loki and Thanos make their presence known on each Joker. So there is loads of information on here. I'm trying to skim and scan kind of what to look at, but it's stuff that we've actually covered in the deck review. So if you'd like to have a look at this, it's on Theory11's website, and there's so much information on here. But I just wanted to also show you, if we go a bit further down, you can see all the reviews here. Just look at all the positive reviews. Everyone seems very, very happy with their purchase. So that was the deck review on the Avengers playing cards. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to purchase this deck of cards from us, I'll leave a link in the description, and contact me if you need me to find one that's in a different country. Thank you all. Take care and have a good day.